Hello. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's rant is going to be titled Finding the Time because I truly believe that when you care about somebody, you're going to find time to talk to them. And it can be something that, people are going to look at differently because one person could think, no matter how much they care about somebody, it shouldn't matter how much they talk to them. They're like, if I care about them and they know I care about them, what does it matter if I don't find that much time for them anymore? You know what I mean? And I feel like when you're getting to know somebody and, you're on like an application where you're getting to know people, like even on dating sites, social media, sometimes you reach out, you message people, and you're trying to have a good conversation and you're getting to know them better. And, a lot of the time, like especially in my experience, especially with women, this happens with women a lot. I'll get into a conversation and we will talk, and then something will happen where I'm not really sure what happens, but they stop responding and, they'll come up with an excuse of why they didn't talk. And then I'll tell them, if you actually cared about me, you would find the time to talk to me, When you actually view someone as a priority and they mean something to you, you're going to find the time to talk to them. And that's just how things go. When I'm interested in talking to somebody, I don't have to have someone else remind me to talk to them. I don't need that person that I'm interested in to remind me to talk to them. I automatically know to respond to them and to have conversations with them because I'm interested. And what really annoys me is that this is clearly them just not wanting to talk to me and then them lying to me and not being able to find the time to talk to me and then coming up with another excuse of why they can't talk to me, even though they can't find the time because they don't care. So it's really annoying. And I try to tell them that, if you really wanted to talk to me, you would have found the time already. You would have put in effort. You wouldn't make me wait days and days. And I made videos like this before because this is a very constant thing in my life where I'm trying to get to know somebody and they don't find the time to get to know me. They don't find the time to talk to me again. And then they just come up with excuses of why. And I already made a rant called I Was Busy, and I made two parts of that rant. And that's something that people do say. They do like to say that they're busy, but I already made a video on that. But I made a couple of videos on that, actually. But this keeps happening to me. And, it's just so funny how you tell them that they'll find the time to talk to you if they care. And they want to come back at you like you're some unreasonable asshole and that you have no idea what you're talking about and how, like they say, like, I don't have to respond to you quickly or I don't owe you anything. I don't have to respond to you as fast as you want me to. And I'm like, if it's come to this, like if you really have to say that, if it's come to the point where you actually have to utter those words out of your mouth, then we probably shouldn't talk anymore because you wouldn't even have to say that if you were interested in talking to me, I've talked to people, like I know the difference because, like I said, I've talked to people who actually were interested in talking to me, I used to talk to this woman. We only talked for a couple of months, but she would talk to me every single day. She would send me voice messages. Granted, most of our communication was through voice messages and texting, but we call every now and then. But, she would talk to me every single day. She would send me voice messages every single day. She actually gave a shit and acted like she gave a shit about me. So when you experience that, like when you experience someone and them genuinely caring about you, when you come across someone who doesn't do that, you automatically know that they're full of shit and that they just don't care about you, you know? Especially now since social media lets you see what people are doing. They'll have a last seen feature on their profile, so you know that they're on their fucking Facebook or what other messenger that they're on that you're talking to them on or social media. These apps will let you know when this person was last active. So if you're active every day and, you know, like every time I look at your profile, it says last seen 3 hours ago, last seen an hour ago, or last seen 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. If I see that every day or every other day, how the hell are you going to tell me that you were busy or that you didn't or that you couldn't find the time? If you literally gave a shit, you would fucking just go to my profile, go to our message thread, and just talk to me, you know, if you're on social media. And obviously you're on social media because it says last seen. So obviously you're online and you just don't give a shit. And I'm tired of these lies. I'm tired of these blatant fucking lies of these women who just like to bullshit you and pretend that they can't find the time and that they're so busy and that they want to. And no. That's not how a conversation is. That's not how a human interaction is when people care. They don't have to say any of that shit. That chick I was talking to for a couple months, she never pulled any of that shit. We never had any conversations like that because she just gave a shit and she showed me. So these women can try to pull the wool over my eyes and pretend like they can't find the time, but no. They're full of shit. They can try to make me look like I'm crazy for calling them out about this, but I know the truth. They know the truth. And they probably get mad because I call them out because of the truth, which I already made an episode about called Calling You Out. But anyways, thank you for listening to this episode of the Morris October Rants. Signing out. Have a good one, guys.